Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Skaven campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get in here. So we talked about it last time. We're making a play deep into vampire territory, and we're going to try to push forward and attack the High Elves. Most likely, just to make sure they don't get to their ritual first. I think we're going to get to ours first. And, you know, the safer play would just be walk this army back and just have 2 stacks sit on my capital of Skaven. And, you know, just double team anyone that comes in. Just do 40 on 20 over and over again. 40 on 20, 40 on 20, 40 on 20. All factions that come to try to stop me in my capital. But we're going to keep it challenging. We're going to see if Queek can hold down the fort by himself. And we're just going to go on a northern campaign here. Try to wipe out the vampires and then go knock out some high elves before the campaign ends. As much as we can. So yeah, it's a lot riskier. You know, if you're going strictly for a buy the books win, you know, that's probably not what I would recommend. But it's not how we do it here, right? We try to take on challenges. We try to make it interesting and fresh throughout the entire campaign as much as we can. So we try to be competitive. You know, I try to give you really good advice, obviously. But at the same time, I deliberately take on some tough stuff sometimes. Wow, they are trolling. Okay. 6 magic to start. Well, that's certainly not good. These are cool. Can we take a minute and just see, like, how cool and distinct all these towns look? Like, the other one had the little lights and stuff. I think that was in this campaign when we looked at the town. Maybe that was in Lizardmen, but they all have, like, really cool, different-looking towns. A lot of them do. See, they've got these lights here. It's like jungle vampires. I think it's awesome. I like the aesthetics. I mean, obviously, there are a few things I would change about the game. Sea battles being number 1. But, overall, it's a wonderful game. I mean, this is such a good bargain. When I go back and I think about back in my day, you know, we'd pay $50, and I loved it. But for, like, NES games, right, with just, like, these dinky little graphics that people would just completely laugh at these days. Like, just terrible graphics. Gameplay was really choppy. It was buggy all over the place. Games are just hard as hell. There was no information on how to beat some of these games. Like, it was fun, and I did like the challenge, obviously, from like back in the day. But the quality of the game was obviously far, far lower. But you would pay the same price. You would still pay $50 for a new title. You know, maybe $60. I paid $80 for Chrono Trigger. Now, that one was obviously an extremely good game. That was one of the greatest RPGs of all time, so that's worth every penny. But anyways, I'm just saying that this is a very, very good quality experience for the price. Even with all the DLC and stuff, it's really, really high quality. People, I think, sometimes just feel a little pampered. Like, oh, there's such and such issue with this game. I'm like, dude, the games these days are so much better in terms of, like, quality experience that you get than they used to be. And it's been the same price for premier games for, like, 30 years. You're just paying $50 for NES games back in the day, and now you're paying, you know, $50 or $60 for, like, these prime time, like, insane graphics, historically. I think we just run it through one door, because if we had multiple Rat Ogres, we could attack on multiple fronts, but what I'm going to try to do then is see if I can put this, like, out here. And then this should almost be a blind spot, honestly. Like, this tower might be able to hit it. I think this is going to be a tower blind spot, though. Like, right here. Maybe right here. They'd have to put someone, like, right here. It's close. The tower arc is, like, 45 degrees. I think that's a tower blind spot. And then just fire onto the top there. Okay, so we're going to send the Rat Ogres first, and everyone else is just going to be fanned out. Now, we need to be very, very careful putting our lords up on this door. I've learned that's one thing they like to do in the game. I don't remember if it's happened in this campaign or not, but it's happened in the Lizardmen a few times, where they sleaze you, and they'll open the door. I'm pretty sure it has happened in this campaign, where they open the door, and they just let your unit in, and then they won't close it. But your units can't run through it, so it glitches it, because they can't attack the door to beat it down. Anyways, that's really frustrating, so we have to be very careful with how we use our lords. Yeah, they are definitely firing on us, so we gotta get on the move here. Yeah, those cannons I do not like to see. That's some serious stuff in terms of like big time damage. God, that's a lot of damage on these cannons. Yeah, we gotta get in there. We can't summon on top of walls. God, the arc on those things is pretty extreme. What? What's that arc? Is that like 100? Is that like 360-degree arc now? You guys, get in there. You guys have to move up a little bit more. Get right underneath him. Oh my god, dude, what is the arc? Alright, we gotta knock this down, and then we can get in. Okay, we're almost there. Dude, my towers cannot attack when we're that close. The arc on this is... Alright, get in there, get in there. Go, go, go. Go, boys. Go, boys. There we go. Actually, I need to get these wraiths here. You have a ward in here somewhere? Yeah, there we go. God, that is a great setup for these. We're getting such a great shots in from over here now. That is magic damage. Yeah, so that will actually affect them pretty heavily. Dude, those catapults, how many kills? 175. Those things are definitely MVP. That setup there is really nice. Okay, whatever. Just right here's fine. Dude's just kind of waddling around. Let's just hold. They're so low. I think I'm just going to be like killing my own dudes at this point. Transiform is taking a little heat here. Let's go ahead and see if we can micro him out of there. I want him to take too much damage. Where do these things come from? What are these? Oh, those are Grave Guard. Oh, those are new Grave Guard. Okay, interesting. I guess they brought them in from somewhere. I don't even know. Like, my units, a lot of my units just aren't even getting in here. They're doing a good job of sort of wiping me out. Let's see if we can just go ahead and blow a bunch of them down. Oh, we killed their dude, I think. Okay, yeah, that should be done. Oh, there's their lord. Okay, that was just like a necromancer or something. Dude, this angle here, just firing right into the back of them with this thing. Has the contaminate for the leadership and does magic damage. That was powerful. Yeah, this guy's done. He's getting so scared. He's gonna evaporate, yeah. These guys have no leadership. I don't know why they aren't evaporating yet, but okay. Dude, look at all those dead purple things. It's just like a freaking pile of bodies here. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of Skaven too. A lot of slaves. You gotta wonder, like, just huge historical battles like this, where it's just like piles of bodies everywhere. That's just gotta be so disgusting. No wonder there was like plague and everything just like running around rampant in some of these old civilizations. Can we fire on them? Have a clean shot. Are these unbreakable or what? Like, oh, you can actually go in here? That's cool. Usually you couldn't go into the back area. Okay, they just needed someone near them. Give them a little, oh, don't fire at them, people. Oh, yeah, we got it. Give them a little incentive. Okay. Give them a little incentive to flee the battlefield there. Okay, yeah, we held the race to like 2 and 4 kills. I mean, in theory, they're really, like, I'm just not sure what their purpose is. If they're supposed to be, like, anti-armor piercing, like, you know, infantry superiority units, they need much higher melee. Like, they should have a bonus versus infantry, I feel like. Like, they already kind of have that with Graveguard with great weapons. I don't know. The melee attack on so many undead are just so awful. They do have a lot of regeneration, but the melee attack is just really bad. They have excellent casters, excellent lords. Blood Knights are really strong. I mean, those are some of the best cav in the whole game. So they have good stuff. I love the Undead. One of my favorite factions, but they need some help with public order and such. I mean, it has a gold mine, so I want it to be tier 3 so I can get that upgraded gold mine. Now, I'm not going to get as much leadership and public order, obviously, but I think we can kill enough stuff to get that food back up there pretty quickly. Nice. And don't forget, this is a super walled city, right? So you get a ton of extra building slots because it's Khemri. So I guess, like, all that you get because it's Khemri. Skaven Hive. What is it? What are the extra bonuses? You get extra slots, which is huge. You get, it looks like you get a really good garrison. Oh, nice. We get one of these. Means we might be able to get some Den of Secrets up here eventually. We don't really need that as much, so we're definitely getting one of these. But we already have 2 assassins with this army, right? Yeah. So we don't really need many more. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Feared and Respected, Pack Leader, Feared and Renowned, and I guess we're just going Whip Smart next. Stormvermin and Skaven Slaves. Nothing else really makes sense. I mean, Warpstone Weapon. I don't think the elves have any like really heavy missile resistance or physical resistance things. Speed. I think we just get a few of these in here. Mine All Mine is good, but at this point in the campaign, I think we're doing all right cash-wise. Definitely Immortality. I think that's a pretty cool skill. It does kind of make the campaign a little easier because you can't lose keywords. But once you get to level 20, I feel like you've kind of earned, you know, the ability to power drain's the most important. That Winds of Magic reserve is so crucial. But being able to, I think I'm actually going to do this. Pretty good engineering student. Just check out the stuff here. Now, if I hire another lord, I will get more research rate and such because I can just load them up with Hell Pit Abominations from a new Plague Priest, new assassins, all that good stuff. It adds fire damage, but it does not add magical damage. Dwarves. I mean, causing terror would be nice. I actually do cause terror already. Forgot that my Rat Ogre causes terror, so maybe I can take the terror banner off the other guy. Okay, what else is unique about this place? Is that it? This gives you a ton of recruitment slots. Warpstone. Oh, you do get food. Okay, nice. So you do get food capacity for this. So that's actually a nice perk. Oh, never mind. It's capacity. I thought that gave you food outcome. It's capacity. Okay, so you don't get any really good bonuses. So we can hire Stormvermin here. Actually, no, we can't. We need this upgraded. Definitely the gold mine. Slave wheels. Order's not going to matter as much. Covert choke points. Now the Plague Claw Catapult, like this is something I could do with the elves, is if I get like a stack of 4 or 5 Plague Claw Catapults, I could just beat their archer units that are going to be on the walls that are trying to siege me. I could just gun them down. Maybe that's a good plan with this army, is to make a specifically anti-elf army and just get a lot of Plague Claw Catapults. Now, my engineer is already going to have some skills that are going to help that out. I think that's actually a pretty decent... I need to get up to Stormvermin anyways. So maybe I do that and just run like 4 Plague Claws. So this will be slightly different. This will be like a hardcore like siege Skaven army. That's a little bit different. I've said I don't like that style of siege, but I feel like I'm going to have to do it against top-end elf settlements up here. And the Plague Claws just obliterate archers. I mean, they are really, really good artillery, I think. I mean, there's 4 and they do 240. They have good explosion, good poison damage, good ammo, magical damage. I mean, they're not going to be as strong as some other catapults out there, but they're pretty good. We're not going to need the warp cannon. I mean, that's okay. That would help destroy towers. It has more range. It gets a nice damage versus large, but it doesn't have the splash damage. It doesn't cause contaminate, armor piercing. That good stuff. Doom Hail is awful in a siege. No. So I think the big one is just bringing like a 4-pack of these. It's sort of my utility units. Okay. Do we need... I don't even think we need this, honestly. Let's get rid of that. Public order's so good anyways. We'll go ahead and repair this so we can get some storm vermin. I mean, I could get growth vats over here. This isn't going to be tier 5, though. I was about to say I could get a hell pit over here, but we don't need that. Just the rat ogres are fine. Okay, so that's good. So this place is all right. I feel like if I was the undead or something, I would get more benefits out of it, but it's all good. Okay, so that's good. What else we got going on here? Queek. Just kind of chilling. Could hire that other lord if we really wanted to help him out down here. Because they're probably going to send some pretty crazy stuff at me. I am fully expecting some insane stuff coming out. Okay, we already moved with him. Are we still just recruiting over here? Yeah, still recruiting. I feel like these last couple of turns have really been moving in slow-mo, but Cavalry's a great bat. Fine. We're just setting everything up. Mortuary of whatever. Zukola. Put something there. Just put a scrag hole there, I suppose. Now I forgot we can't actually get storm vermin. Can we get storm vermin with halberds? I think we get storm vermin with halberds with a tier 3. Right? Oh, you need this. Okay, construction cavern. Do we need the public order? I don't think so. We can just go ahead and get rid of that. We just have exceptionally good public order. So yeah, we can get the halberds. We just can't get the real crazy stuff just yet. The sword and shield ones. Okay, and we decided we were gonna wait and get rat ogres. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on over here. Statues of the gods. What was I gonna get here? I mean, I guess just a rat ogre place would probably be okay. In case I want to hire some over here. Sure. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Growth, casualty replenishment, and a lot of plants. Okay, emerald pools. It has to be tier 4. So then what did I even get at Itza? Just... a cheap building, I guess. Gonna give me some cash, I don't know. and talk. We're starting to get some public order problems here, but not a ton, not yet. Go ahead and turn that off for now. Because we don't have the slave wheels yet. Okay. I'm not even sure if it's worth backtracking to claim this stuff, honestly, unless I get a second army up here. Like, I could hire, you know, another army, like, right here or something, and just little dinky units, and just come over here and clean this up. Elsa Bar. Salt Plain. Dang it, so I can't complete this province. I guess it matters, unless I want to kill all them, or unless I want to kill the elves, which I don't have time to chase them down. I need to go mess with the high elves. That's the key prize here.
Do not bore me, thing. I'll take head spine for my trophy rack.
Y'all want some peace now, huh? Yeah, sure. Slaughtered them. Looking for some peace. Sure. Because I don't need to go north. I would like to. I mean, I would like to try to take over the whole world here, but I just... The vortex is going to end before that happens. Okay, here's the fight we were expecting, I think, right? They're going to come for me? Yeah, they're going to siege. So, that stops me from replenishing. It's pretty annoying. Because once again, if they just straight up attacked me, and I killed them, then I would get to replenish. But this way, I don't get to replenish. So, they're doing the best that they can to troll. 30 more work tokens off of that. And they stop all my buildings for a turn. So it's smart of them to do that. And they kind of have to fight me here, because if they don't fight... Also, they would have to siege me if they actually fought me in the town. But as it is right now, I'm going to have to meet them out in the field. So let's meet them out in the field.
Fight them. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So we are injured. We do have some couple of units here, not a big deal. We gotta keep an eye on Transiform. He's a little injured. They don't have, I mean, they don't have death magics. They don't have vampires. They don't have to worry about the spirit leash spam. Order-wise, 62. It's not gonna be good. I'm actually losing quite a bit here, food-wise. I mean, maybe just like 2 menaces? 3 menaces? Menace from below, huh? Yeah, I need to make sure we get it done, because we do have some injured stuff here. I don't want to be too greedy. We do have quite a few knights, which these are awful. I mean, if you compare these to like cold ones, it's a joke. They're about the same price, but cold ones are just insanely more powerful than these are. Let's not be greedy. Let's just make sure we get it done. Let's do it. We'll get some food off of some other stuff. I think our public order can handle it in most places. And the leadership is nice, but We'll kill some more stuff. Shouldn't be a problem. I need to turn on food in a couple of really cheap provinces that I have out there. I've completed little 2-stack provinces that aren't doing anything. I need to turn on food. Alright, let's gamble. Do the same setup as last time. Get their back line here. We're taking a little bit of a beating here. Set this guy up with just a nice clean shot down at their, I don't even know what we'll aim for. The bats are going to go over on those. Let's go ahead and get these over here. Oops. Now we're not on our little cart yet. We just need a couple more levels and we can get that going. Okay, let's start deployment. What are these? Oh yeah, the assassins. Put those over here. We'll get a couple more units coming out. Drop that armor on everybody. Alright, let's get all my business units up here. These things are basically done. This is just like a Banshee just sitting there, just holding me back. I don't care about her. I kill everything else they have. Gonna hold. I don't want to hit my own units too much. Choose where I want to aim. Let's see if we can hit those. Whoa, okay, yeah, they're not aiming accurately. That trophy hunter head, where is he? There. Okay, yeah. He's taking on a heat. We gotta get him out of here. Yeah, he's taking some heat, so I need to get him out of there. Make sure he doesn't die. Right here, right here. Fire on her. That's the guy who came in injured. It's fine. Okay, she's dead. I'll show you the real swarm. Y'all think you got some zombies, some undead stuff swarming? You haven't seen a swarm yet. So you've seen a Skaven swarm. These rats are coming for you. That's a swarm. See, that was a long fight, and I got heroic victory off of that, so I don't think it's timing. I don't think that it's timing. I think that it was... I'm honestly not sure, because that was a pretty standard, like, long fight. Now, a lot of it's because I didn't lose very many units, though. I only lost 311. Because I have higher tier units. I don't have as much trash outside of Skaven slaves. And they were favored. They had higher tier units, and they lost everything. So there's probably something online that describes like the exact formula for it, but
Too many slaves to feed. Send them away.
nice.
I grow stronger.
God, so many upgrades. We've got our immortality, whip smart, I believe. Slimer, yeah, or mutagenic elixirs. How many high level things? Now we lost high level rat ogres too, which is really annoying. Because I'd had those for a while and they were going to get this bonus if I get it. Which is probably what I'm going to get. These whip smart. Now, we could get this. And once again, the reason is we're making specifically a siege army with him against elves. And so having that extra reload time and ammo could be pretty nice. Blast Master. That's Bombardiers. Such. Whip Smart is just 1 point. That's really strong. So is Mutagenic Elixirs. Physical Resistance is quite nice. And Armor. Yeah, I think we get that. I really wish I had the rest of those Rat Ogres, but you know what? It's the price of progress. Not everything's going to go your way. Sometimes you just get trolled by auto-resolve. Alright. These guys have anything? No, they're just chilling. I could go on the offense and take, like, Qatar. Or Quatar. Does it have any sort of garrison to speak of? No. In theory, I should be able to auto it without getting trolled. I might lose my Storm Vermin if I do that. I can hire him back in 1 turn. Numas. I mean, the elves don't have their house in order at all. Like, they're getting virtually nothing. If they have a problem, Queek can just come up there and kill them. Now, what are these guys? That's a pretty decent little army. Yeah, they're gonna kill Antok next turn. For sure. Do I even care if they come and kill this stuff? I mean, there's gonna be some pretty decent money, I think, eventually in here. Would like that secondary lord to come in and clean stuff up. Okay, so what are my options? So I could just sit here and do nothing and replenish. I could go down here and take this town and replenish, and then go for Numos next turn. Kind of cripple them. I could declare war on the elves. I don't want to do that just yet. That's not a huge army, but it's kind of scary if my units are hurt. Okay, I think I just take this out. Let me scout first, just to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. Just... Okay, yeah, would have been stupid. Glad I scouted. Yeah, I can't take that plus the garrison in my weakened state. Is that a special place? No. Now he's not gonna get healed because I stepped out. That's fine. We'll heal next turn. He's in pretty good shape. Yeah, I can't do that. That's one of their stronger armies. They don't have a huge garrison, but I'm pretty dinged up. I don't want to risk weakening myself too much. What do we have here? What can I hire? Some gutter runners. I don't care about that as much. I do care about construction cavern. It's gonna take a minute. I guess we just chill, and then next turn, or we can go over to Nagash or Black Pyramid here, and then knock out this place next. Or rotate back down here. Deal with this army. I'm gonna have to deal with this army eventually. If I don't hire a secondary army, because it can start going through and tearing up my stuff. So let's just go down. Let's just go over here for now. They might come at me. We'll go over here for now, and we'll see what they do. I mean, we might as well just hire a couple of these just to round out our army while we wait. We can delete them later. Boil run. Okay. Arms dealer. I mean, is that everything I want out of him? I think this is like the perfect army. I mean, this is exactly what I want to fight chaos and whatever else comes my way. Wait, wasn't there... Oh, these guys ran up the coast. I was like, wasn't there another Norscan army? Here it is. Yeah, they're dead. I might as well get some food off of this, get that leadership buff. What did I say I wanted over here? Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that, and then we can replace this with something else. And these guys don't require anything else, right? No. 5 more turns for them. Let's get Rat Ogres for now. I love that saying, masterful of masters. It's just so, I'm gonna say oleaginous. That's vocab word there, but I don't. It's just so fulsome. You know, it's just so kiss butt kind of a phrasing. It's awesome. All right. Okay, so they're done, and now we need to come down, rotate down, and get some storm vermin. Can't do here just yet. Okay, walls. Where can I get the sword and board storm vermin? I don't. Here. Okay, so I need to get down. Where's this place? Oxel. Okay, that's my main place. How many turns am I gonna have for that? 4. Okay, so we should still be all good on that front. We could come over here and get chamber visions, but I think we need to take this downtime just to go ahead and deck out this army. Switch all these into storm vermin. We're good on the rat ogres. We could use the assassin guys. We don't have those yet. We can get those over here, but it's going to take a little bit longer. We can also hire a couple of sensors. Okay. I guess keeping around the plague claw is alright. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade some of these things. What am I missing? I feel like there's other... Like, I would like 2 assassins, a couple of plague things. What else am I missing? Plague things. Poison wind globadiers. Or the death globe people. A couple of those. We can hire those here too, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, we get the death globes, storm vermin, and the plague monk sensor bearers. I think that should be a pretty good place. Okay. So that's all good. Queek's just hanging out. I mean, like, I could sit here with Queek and, you know, just raid my own territory and force rebellions, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheese. Get more items and gold. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Warp shard armor. Actually, I do need a raid so that I can get this warp armor. I guess still haven't done his thing, but I don't want to raid my own territory. It won't give me gold to do so. And I already own everything. And I could raid up here, but it's just going to slow down my progress. I mean, I may never do that quest battle. It's going to be a slaughter. Capture and occupy that. No thanks. Well, we are about to recruit a lot of stuff next turn, so maybe this would be worth. Extra food and things would be nice. This will be good to do during the next ritual. Oh, actually, I forgot about these. These things are kind of trash, but is it in the capital? Foreign settlement will be summoned. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I can use these to scout. Okay, this would actually be pretty good against the high elves. Do I want... And that would help me scout also. Scheme priest. Spreading a deadly plague. So I'm not sure what that... I assume that causes a lot of attrition. This... Okay. I haven't really used these because I haven't had very difficult sieges for a while. But... Okay, so that could be used to knock out the walls. And it sounds like that just always happens. There's not really a lot they can do about that. Okay. So yeah, a little expensive early in the game to field these, and I thought they were trash. But now that the game's developed a little bit, maybe it's worth to help me with these really like fortified, difficult high elf hounds. Queek's done. Everywhere else, did I just look at everything? I'm pretty sure I did. Scroll back through this really quickly. Crater, what do I... Oh, just this? There's money. Turns back into food. Anything that makes like 600 or 700, I just need to turn into food. If I have the whole province. Cost me 30%, so it's like 200 to finish food. I can't do it. I don't have the whole province with that one. There aren't a lot of places like that. It's little 2 slaughters that... Okay. Now we're all good. Oh crap, I forgot to... Dang it. Oh no, I don't have the provincial. Okay, so I was thinking in the place I'm just about to recruit next turn, I needed to change the provincial over to recruitment. But I don't have the whole province because the last invasion burned 2 of my towns. So I need to repopulate those, but it's more important right now that I just get bigger... just upgrade, just get bigger batter stacks. Just go for the full-on end-game stacks. What the hell are these guys doing? They've chased me like across the world to mess. Stealing tech, huh? Okay. Oh no. I feel like I might be able to trade with some of those Norskin people. They like me because I'm killing a lot of other things. Yeah, they're gonna burn that, yeah. Well, they might occupy it. They'll probably occupy it. That's probably one of their scarier armies. They do have a Terrorgeist, but, I mean, we can massacre it. Okay, they just sacked. Interesting. They're going for Bagar next. Plans within plans. Yeah, I think ultimate experience, 5% extra money from everything is a big deal. Oppressive plans are nice. For the Storm Vermin upgrades, if I ever get to those. The game might be over before I get to those, but... the ranks are pretty good too. I stick by going for the 5%. I mean, that extra 5% income, because my taxes are 27,000, so getting 5% more off of that is a lot. It's like over 1,000 extra gold per turn. So let's just pop over here. Recruit some ogres. I can only recruit 3. Zanslek. What was I gonna get? Storm Vermin? I don't have the engineering place to back that up. Got wheat. I mean, I could get Storm Vermin with halberds, so that's fine. I just need something that can hold the line. The Storm Vermin don't do most of my damage. And there, I do expect a lot of like giants and dragons and just crazy crap, like really big stuff, so that'll be okay. Wither upgrade, and then okay. what did I say I needed here? Storm Vermin, obviously. A couple of Sensor Bears, a couple of Death Globes. Okay, so let's get the 2-cost ones. Do I need a... Warpfire Thrower is a really fun unit, and I love it, but against Chaos, they just have too much armor. Especially if I don't have the Armor Shredders over here. Just 2 Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. Let's see. I need a 6 stack of, like, core units. So I need a 6 stack of Storm Vermin. So we've got 1, 2... I can get rid of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 3, and I guess I'll keep this because it's a pretty high rank. And I'm going to have 3 utility spots. And we can't get assassins here. So do I want 2 Plague Monk Sensor Bearers and just 1 Poison Wind Globadier, or Death Globe Bombardiers, or do I want 2 Bombardiers and 1 Sensor Bearer? Maybe just 1 Sensor Bearer for Contaminate, because this also applies Contaminate, so I think that'll be good. Alright, so we're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. I think we're safe to do that. I don't think anyone's going to attack us. We have a pact with dwarves. I don't think they'll break it. Dwarves are reliable. Okay, so we'll go 1. Yeah, and I prefer these just because they deal more flat damage. Like, these do the extra 15 versus large, but they just have better splash. They're more expensive, obviously, but... 1, 2, 3, and then halberds, I think. How bad are halberds? I mean, it's 15 melee attack less. Jesus. Way less weapon strength. I mean, yeah, you get a bonus against large, but it's only like 15 against large, isn't it? It's basically the same thing. It's not 15 less, I think, but... Yeah, actually it is. It's 15 less. So basically these have the same melee attack against everything, whether it's large or not. They just don't have as much piercing damage. And they have more melee defense, which is insane. Like, what? Why are these... Like, these are just so much better. 7 more weapon strength, 6 more melee defense, and 15 more melee attack. For just a little bit more. I don't understand why these halberds are so god-awful. Whatever. Okay, we'll get 2 of those. I mean, they have more armor-piercing damage is the thing, but these have the armor-piercing damage. I can shred armor with my spells. These are just going to be much better against, like, Chosen infantry. Chosen will still wear them out, but those will last longer in the fight. I'm expecting, like, death stacks of Chosen, and that's the, some of the best infantry in the whole game are Chosen. That's the Chaos, like, tier 4 or 5 infantry. Okay, Zottel, what do we got here? Getting a clan armory. Guess we can just grab that just so that I can get some halberds here if I need to. I mean, the halberds are still, like, not... I mean, they're alright. They're not, obviously not as good as sword and board, but... Alright, Queek. Some assassination stuff going on here. Just cheap things. It's fine. I'm not gonna recruit there that much. That's fine. Oops. Okay, so we can upgrade this bad boy. It's expensive. It's there. What do we want here? Walls, I think. Yeah, gotta go with those walls. That warp bomb's actually pretty good too, and for defense. So they're gonna go for Bagar next. Alright. It should be fine. Elves are creeping, but they don't have that much. These guys do have Blood Knights. Where'd they get those? I guess from this tier 5 over here. I don't know how they don't have more armies and more power, based on like just how much raw landmass they had. I mean, if the dwarves can sit there and come up with like 3 really powerful death stacks off of 1 town, how do these guys not have like 10 armies of insane stuff? Power drain. How did I not already have that? I must have overlooked it. Now these clowns might come over here. I don't know where they went with their army. Maybe they went back home. They got scared and ran home. Understandable. Now if I don't stop Bagar, they're gonna knock out Bagar next. I could just say whatever and just kill them, but I think I need to try to come down here and fight them. It's weird. Why can't I burrow under further than I can run? I don't know. Either way, we'll run down here, and if they run away like little cowards, then we can still, I believe, get back to take out this tower next turn. I think. I'm not entirely sure about that, but... Okay. Everybody's moved. Queek is just chilling still. What is this? Oh, I need to get this guy back with my army. Actually, let me just scout here while we're... Where do they go? Do they go home? Legit, where'd they go? They went down to Eternal Springs? It's the only other place they could go. Okay, so maybe they're trying to come back down here. I am kind of wasting time chasing these guys around. But... Okay, yeah. This is the specialty guy. I wish you could hire it in any town, though, instead of having to run from your capital. That's kind of frustrating. Okay. Alright, we're getting close to finishing up our ritual. If Nagaron fails that ritual, I didn't check up there to see if they're going to fail it or not. Intervention forces are still strong up there, though. Yeah, if they fail that ritual, then the elves would be the only threat to win, I'm pretty sure. It kind of does make me want to play like some Civ 6 or like XCOM 2 or just like another deep strategy game. I know those are kind of like old news. Those were released last year. XCOM 2 just came up with a new DLC, though, a couple of months ago. So I might try to do something like that. I don't know. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments. I can't guarantee I would do it. I have so many obligations with League and even with Warhammer now. You know, I'm trying to make sure that I come up with fresh episodes every day. It's a lot of time commitment. So I do love that other stuff, but... Like, if I was a full-time just a YouTuber, I would do it. But I'm not. I do teach persuasive writing at a university, and I love doing it. I would probably still teach a couple of classes, even if somehow I could sustain myself off of YouTube income. Which, we're not close to that yet. We do, you know, from all the generous donations, it does help a ton. Like, it makes, you know... It makes it actually kind of viable for me to teach at a university. Well, I won't go into a huge thing, but you don't make any money Most university teachers, and when I say like not any money, I'm talking about like I would make more money if I worked at Arby's. Like you do not make any money in the United States as an adjunct, which is what like 80% of the teachers are at universities. Those 20% who have tenure, which is kind of like being in a union, those make a lot of money, but the vast majority do not. And you get no health care, no benefits. My wife has health care, so you know we do have health care, but it's rough. And so being able to do some of this and just provide some good quality content that people like, and just the generous donations from people, it does help. It does make it viable to where I can still teach at a university and do this on the side for fun. So with those two combined, it's a semi-respectable, at least for me, income. Most people would not consider it good income, but good enough. It's good enough for me. I enjoy doing both of them. Oh, really? They think they have a chance. Do I even need any menace for these guys? When the next stuff comes around, I want that extra leadership. For sure. It's going to be hard to get it. We are starting to burn through food because we're gaining all these extra towns and we're just not killing enough people right now. Need more things to kill. But we're just kind of in like consolidation mode. Upgrading our armies. I'm going to do it without Death from Below. I think we can do it because we're going to have an ambush on him. So we're just going to surround him. Or not Death from Below, Menace from Below. I mean, they do have some night. This is one of the better armies we faced. There's just not a 20 stack. Like, if they had like 6 Blood Knights, you know, that's the kind of army that I really wish that the AI would have at this point in the game. Is like 6 Blood Knights, you know, just a ton of just other units. Okay, I don't have my assassin here either, which is a thing. But we should still be able to mop them up. Really don't care if my Plague Priest dies. I'll just replace him with something else. Plague Priests are okay. They're okay, but they're pretty good. The Censer Bearers are better, but I guess I'll put him with these. They're alright. I don't want to put my artillery too far away. Like, I really would like to get a better vantage point. But I'm afraid they'll send their flying units at me. I want to aim that artillery right at these Hex Wraiths. I could also come down this hill at them. It's going to be on flat land anyways, though, and I don't want to have, like, blocking line of sight for my catapult. So I think this is probably the best place. Just run at them right here. Flank them. Fargul's going to do some work. These are spears. Maybe I make these kind of my spear group and just put these on the monsters in the back line. Just have these as sort of my frontliners. Fan those out a little bit. Help me shred through the back line with these. And then what do we make these our 7 group or something? That's gonna be awkward. That's fine. I always lock the group because then if you click on it, they all charge forward in the same formation. So they don't all charge the same unit, they just charge whatever's in front of them if you do that. So that's what I like. Wing things. What are you doing? Get in there, boys. Let's go. Actually, this might be a good time. Oh, I don't have the plague stuff. About to say, against the magic people, I could use that huge spell that summons the big rat. Okay, I'm gonna hold fire. I think I'm gonna hurt my own people too much at this point. Damn it, that thing, like, takes away my magic. It's so frustrating. That's just way too many units around that thing. And keep the storm vermin, the halberds on him. I want to see what the range on these are. I don't really see. Can't tell if the back line's attacking. I think that the second line is attacking. Can't tell. I'm trying to watch this guy. Can't really tell. No, are they going for my catapult? No, 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 no. Get out of here. Don't do it. Oh, I forgot the bombardiers. Okay, bombardiers can maybe help out here. Okay, we got him. Nice. I forgot to even use the whatever, the thrower guys. We didn't need them. Doesn't even matter. Just crush them. Yeah, I mean, these things are good, like the play claw catapults. Like, it just hasn't fit my style of play because I always want to flank and smash people with the rat ogres, but like this is really good against, you know, archer units especially, but even just like huge blobs of infantry. They've been pretty good. So they're pretty good against other Skaven, they're good against high elves, dark elves. They're just not amazing against lizardmen. They're okay. I mean, maybe I should have been using them. You could totally just like have 4 of these and siege that way instead of busting down the doors. I just like busting down the doors and just beating them in. Because with the other campaigns, you know, you'll see me using artillery quite a bit to bust down doors. Except for lizardmen. I am running a lizardman campaign and they don't have very good, they don't have any artillery except for, like their big monstrous units that have bonuses. I love with the undead, when you kill their army, they just die. They're all dead. Okay, so they're dead, so we should be free to just go ahead and boost these back up. So they must have gone down to the spring well, and now they're coming back up here. Could go for Kasabara next turn. There's a chance they try to siege me down over here if I do that. I could just, after I take Kasabara though, then I could just rotate back up, take springs, and then retake this if I needed to. That would be annoying, but it would be an option. If I was them, that's what I would do. I would try to trade resources with me. Okay, so we've got mutagenic elixirs. Do we want warp smart? We're not going to have high-ranking storm vermin, probably. So I think just transitioning over to the engineering skill for catapults. That's probably where I would like to be right now. Okay, and then let's try to knock out Kasabara next turn. Should be an easy money. How much for... We can't. 50%. Okay, and I should be able to hit it next turn. What? 54. In camp? Hello? It says 50% to adopt. Like, am I misreading this? It literally says I have 54% movement range. How can I not?
Another victory. Praise me.
Okay, whatever. We'll just move up a little bit closer. We'll get to replenish once we take it. We should take it very easily next turn. It's not going to be a huge deal. It's just annoying. Okay. That... No, they might come over here and mess with us. Black Temple does not have tier 2 walls yet. If they take that, I'm going to be a little aggravated. What do they have here? I mean, this doesn't have a great siege defense. Now, I could hire a lord here and just kind of mule some units. Grab this, just hire a bunch of rat ogres. I think I have the cash to mule. It's going to cost me like, you know, 10,000 gold to do that. And what I mean by mule is you sit there and you hire units and then you hand them off to your new lord. It's so expensive to do that though. I'm not sure if I want to do all, maybe I just go 5 rat ogres with the new siege comp and then go like 4 plague claw. And just like a 6 stack of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just like maybe 1 more of these for 6. Then 4 plague claws. Or 3 plague claws and 1 rat ogre. I can't hire plague claws yet. I think that'll be fine. I mean, if they start sieging this, we could hire a lord and then just like grab a bunch of slaves and then go over and try to defend it. I don't know, we might have to just let it fall and just retake it. But the goal is just to get rid of all the hostile people here if we can. Alright. What else do we have in terms of movement? Guerrero. Anything that can fight. Why not? Go with that. Driven. Still recruiting.
Smell musk. No Skaven lair. Cunning scheming.
Grab plague. Sneaky.
Our lair. Yes, yes. Guide us, Horned One.
Okay, so we'll get rid of 2 more of these. Grab two of those, and the next turn I'll grab 2 more of those. Okay, and then we'll have a pretty decked out army, and then this is going to be pretty decked out. And we'll have all the upgrades. It's going to cost us another couple of thousand gold to do it, but we can do it. Assassinate or assault. Whatever. Let's just get back down here with my core army. Get some heals in. Where's my dude?
You're in my optics.
Okay, so I think everything's probably all good. Nope. Grab that. It seems like we're rich. We're not really that rich because we're upgrading a lot of these buildings. Queek. Get our infrastructure. Oh, hold on. Needed walls. Walls, walls, walls everywhere. Sword. Yeah, that's not gonna matter. We killed the dwarves, I think, right? It's just the elves. Yeah. Okay. That would be just insane when you're doing the last ritual of every remaining faction on the map sent a desperation army at you or something. You had to fight like 20 armies in a row. Maybe they do that. I don't know. I haven't completed one of these campaigns yet. This is my first one, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't watched a lot of other videos. I watched a little bit of like the beta coverage or whatever, early access. I didn't watch a ton. I honestly can't watch a lot of other YouTubers with it because they just... I don't know. They just don't do it like I do it, which is fine. I mean, I do like watching them, but they either use exploits or they just don't play it on Legendary, and just the stats that they're using just aren't viable on Legendary. Or aren't, like, optimal. And a lot of them just do not tell me the stuff that I want to know. Like, what about the units? What are the strategies with the units? What are their stats? Especially in the open beta. Like, what are the different strategies and techniques you can use to be effective? That's what I want to know. But just nobody does it like me. And, you know, some people like that style, some people don't. I honestly don't spend as much time on the lore or, like, you know, zooming in for like cool cinematics and things like that. There's lots of that coverage out there, but there's just not a lot of analytical coverage. Okay, so he's just raiding me. He's not attacking me yet. Okay, so let's just go ahead and knock this out. It should be an auto. They didn't have a very big garrison. It is autoable, but I swear to God, if they kill off, like, my... I can replace these. That's not a big deal, but, like, if they kill some of this stuff, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, they just got the slaves. Okay, fine, whatever. Just save a little time. We're getting our food stock back up. With our replenishment, it should just be, like, full up on everybody.
Sniff out warpstone. Then go.
I think tier 1's fine. We're gonna have enough growth. We can just grow it up. See, we're down to 6,000 per turn, so we've upgraded all of our armies now.
On all loot.
Yeah, just one. Tier 1's fine, I think. Oh, it does have pastures, though. Maybe I should have done an upgrade. Now, we can just upgrade it right now. Oh, sweet, it came with a pasture. Yes, for the extra food, that's what I'm talking about. We could, if we wanted to complete it, we could come over here and mess with the Tuskers, but this is just wasting a lot of time, honestly. I need to get up there and just kill the High Elves, but I don't want these guys to backdoor me, so I'll fight them. These guys are not fighting me yet. These goobers. They want to, though. Jeez, how do they still have 10 settlements left? What? Okay, they have that. Is there a town up there? Maybe they have something over there. Let me check out this map. Are the Dark Elves still going to fail? Or do they take this? I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're going to fail. Yeah. All of these like extra armies are just sitting here camping this, raiding, basically. God. Now, that would be scary to have 5 Hell Pit Abominations. That would be a little harder to deal with. That is definitely borderline, you know, a 10,000 gold army. That's what I paid for it, so. And I need to pay for one more round of rituals, too. Oh, they're not going to get it because they lost Monolith. Lothern's going to get it. Okay, so all of these other ones are going to lose. Where's this Monolith of the Fallen Gods? So Lothern is the only faction that matters right now. I mean, hell, if after I finish this ritual, in theory, I could just run up there with Queek and just bum rush them. And just kill their cat, just wipe them out. If I wanted to do it that way. I kind of want to try to do it, you know, the actual, you know, ritual way. We'll see how close they are with me. Once they complete it. I think that just one army might be able to do it. With this guy, if everything's high enough level. The Plague Priest is a little concerning. It is nice to go down here and wipe all this stuff out, because I get to level up my priest. He really needs to be on that, his mount. That is one concern, is that he's kind of a lower level priest. I feel like we're just about out of time, but I'll finish this last turn. We'll probably be on time. Actually, how are we looking? We might have to end it here. I want to keep going. Yeah, we're way past. Okay, so I gotta end it here. Sorry, my hair is looking all wacky there. I need to grab my shower of the day here. Took one last night, but... Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. We will get at it next episode. We're starting to gain a lot of ground, obviously. We'll start moving a bit faster now that we have all of our towns sort of set up the way we want. Everyone's going to be recruited up. They're all laced up and ready to go with the next round of combat here. We might add in a couple of Hell Pit Abominations just for good fun. Maybe one in an army. To help with dragon control. Like giant control and stuff like that. Yeah, and then I think we'll just start the next ritual right off the bat next time, so it should be some exciting stuff going on. And we'll see how far ahead of them I am in terms of currency. I should be pretty far ahead. I mean, I control 41 settlements. And they control not 41 settlements. They control 13. So if they are somehow, like, matching me in terms of currency... I mean, I guess they could. It is legendary. They probably get some kind of bonus, but... Either way, we're going to go over there, and we're going to take them on head-to-head soon enough. If we can just figure out how to get across the sea without getting totally punked. What is Sartosa? What is that? What kind of faction is that? Uvres. Is that High Elf? I don't know what that is. It's a 10 stack. It's just a single 10 stack place. That's okay. It is High Elves. That's weird.
You need me?
They have 9 settlements. They have a lot of stuff. I'm actually at war with them, so that's kind of frustrating. That it's going to be really hard for me to get across the sea because they're going to intercept me if they see me. We'll scout it out with our boys. So we get up here with our stuff. Okay, so Netrarch has some stuff over here. I'm not sure if, honestly, I'm going to be able to get across this to contest them without getting intercepted and killed. Because obviously they're going to give them the favor on the water. And it's going to take me, if I take off from the coast of Araby, it'll take me at least 2, if not 3 turns. I do have a lot of bonus movement, but I could dash, and maybe get on land here. We'll see. We should have about another, not that long, actually. I mean, it's like 10 turns, literally, before I'm going to get to the 50 mark. So, it might just be a straight race. It's going to be killing a bunch of stuff in our territory. Yeah. Maybe I should have not played around with the vampires and just run up here as fast as I could. It's possible I could get up there in time to be relevant, but it's looking iffy, because it's going to be like 1, 2, attack. 2... 3, 4. I guess I could run up to here and maybe jump onto them. 5, 6, at best 7 turns to get to all that. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna have to fight stuff in here. It's gonna be 12, 13. It'll be like at least like 15 turns where I could get there. I mean, I guess if they're really close to me, I could just straight beeline up here as fast as I could go and just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then maybe contest for 10. We'll see. I feel like my rituals are just going to be done. I mean, this has to complete, though. That's the thing. So that's another 10 turns. So maybe I've got, like, 20 turns max to get up there. I might be able to do it in 20 to disrupt him at the last second if I have to. We'll figure it out next turn. We need to start moving up there, though. Okay. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.